Hello Palians! Today is officially the day we have our first ever Palia roadmap. I cannot wait to jump in and see everything that is on the horizon in Palia's future. I haven't had a sneak peek at this, so all of my reactions here are going to be 100% genuine and I cannot wait to dive in. Don't forget to like and also subscribe, but let's get into this and see what is coming in the future. So here we are on the page, and as it says, the Palia Path Roadmap Summer 2025, so hopefully maybe we'll see more of these in the future. And then the first thing that jumps out at me on this page is the Dev Roadmap graphic, and it covers things that are coming in the next patch, coming soon, and further down the road. So in the next patch, we are going to see the Pixie Blossom Bounce. I'm not sure what this is, but the fact that they've used the term blossom and bounce makes me think that it might have something to do with the next point, which is flowers. And obviously the bounce will probably tie into obviously those mushrooms that we can kind of traverse the world with in the elderwood, and they're a lot of fun, so I'll be interested to see how that works. And then there is the hunt for Prismbeard's booty. So there's been a few kind of nods towards Prismbeard and the fact that they are a pirate. So hopefully maybe we'll get some like treasure hunt thing going on, which would be fun for summer, beach, boats, that sort of thing. And then we did know about the courier pet quest and how that was going to be coming and how everyone was going to get a free pet as part of that. If you don't know what the courier pets are, they're kind of a function where you can be out in the world, and if your inventory gets too full, you can then kind of send them home with some of your goods from your inventory, which is really nice. It means that you can spend longer out in the world. And then we did also know about this, the Palium storage. Yes, finally, this has been something that has been asked for so much, and we all know that that storage will make a huge difference. So hopefully we'll get more patch notes about that soon. There's also says more plushies. I think we will probably see a rock copper plush from the elderwood, which will be fun. And then in the coming soon section, we knew about the animal husbandry and how we're going to be getting ormus and peckies soon. Cannot wait for that. I think that's another huge thing that a lot of people have been asking for. I'm very excited for. And then there's going to be new housing lines. So this is probably another thing that I'm very excited for. As a decorator, I know lots of you are decorators as well, so I'll be interested to see how this works. Are we going to get new main houses that we can then add different rooms and things onto? That would be fun. There's also going to be new main story quest lines. I'm assuming that is what MSQ stands for. I'm guessing so. And Orphe friendship quest, who, if you haven't got that far yet, Orphe is one of the new NPCs from the Elderwood. I say one of, he is the main new NPC from the Elderwood. And then we have seasonal themed patches. Again, we've seen lots of seasonal content recently over the kind of period that we've had Palia going, and there's been like things such as like the spring furniture, the summer furniture. So I would love for them to continue with that. Maybe more quests tied into that, because I know that is something that people are asking for. They've then added in more plushies. Are we just going to be getting more plushies in every single update? Maybe. I'm not going to be mad at that. And then down the road, we have shared housing plots. Again, this is something that has been discussed a long time in the community. Shared housing plots are really nice. At the moment, we do have in-game communities, but you can't really do a lot with them apart from have your kind of shared chat. So having a shared housing plot for your community would be amazing, and I hope that's a route they're going for. I also get a lot of comments from people who are like, I'm playing this with my husband, I'm playing this with my wife, or so maybe friends as well, where you want to decorate and have that like shared area with maybe a couple of people, not a whole big community. So again, I think that would be a huge game changer for people as well. The next adventure zone, that's very exciting. We know nothing about that, but if it's something as good as Elderwood, I know that that is going to be a huge game changer yet again. Very interested to see what kind of path they go down with that one. We've had the kind of dark and witchy. Let me know what you would like to see from the next adventure zone in the comments, because I'm very interested to see what your thoughts are on that one. And even more plushies. So more plushies, and even more plushies. I'm here for it. So I'm going to scroll down, and then here it says, today we're debuting something special, the Palia Path Roadmap. Think of Palia Path as a seasonal look at what's coming next, what we're working on behind the scenes, and a sneak peek at content that we're excited to launch further down the line. So by the sounds of it, it does sound like this is something that they're going to be releasing seasonally, which is good. Perhaps this will maybe replace the dev blogs, which I wouldn't be mad about. Having a quarterly or kind of every couple of months, just a little recap as to what's going on, what they're currently working on would be really nice. And they've spoken about kind of improving communication with the community, as if I said communication wrong when talking about communication. Yeah, so having something like this would be a good point of that. There is a video here as well, which I'm gonna kind of live react to now and watch it. I quickly paused it just to see how long it was. So let's have a dive into this and watch it and hear from Maxwell, who is one of the production directors of Palia. So let's have a look.
Hey everyone,
Okay,
I'm Maxwell, the
elderwood.
Director of Production here at Singularity 6,
Okay,
working
hi
on Palia.
Maxwell.
I want to welcome you to our very first Palia Path, in which we're going to take a look behind the curtain at some upcoming features in our 192 patch, Radiance Rising, as well as some new features on the horizon coming to Palia later this year, and maybe a few further out. So let's dive in.
Oh my gosh, what is that?
First,
Oh,
let's talk Radiance Rising. So we've got a number
that's
of
very
new features that
exciting.
players have been asking for as an extension of Elderwood with this patch. The first of which is the Pixie Blossom Bounce. It's a dynamic event similar to Flow Tree Grove set within the Elderwood. You can group up with your friends, work together to collect a bunch of unique new flowers deep within the Elderwood.
Oh,
These flowers
wow.
are going to really help deliver that Elderwood aesthetic on your home plot.
Oh my god, they are
We're delivering a
beautiful
number of new
flowers.
quests.
Wait, okay. So let's pause, let's go back. Okay, right, we need to talk about this. So this, we knew that there was going to be some form of dynamic event. Um, I love this. This is so cute. So by the way that this has happened, it looks like it's going to happen maybe similar to like a flow tree grove where you see like the flow kind of chicken at midnight. So maybe that is what is going to happen here, where the trees kind of emit this kind of spores, glowy stuff, which would be quite cool. And then these kind of spawned, which look like they are special platforms, which then may make it easier to get your hands on these. So I'm guessing from what we've seen here, perhaps this is what you shoot at, and then this will drop the seeds, which then leads to these gorgeous flowers. Oh my gosh, we have mushrooms as well. Oh, I didn't even notice the mushrooms, first of all. Oh, I am here for the mushrooms. So these mushrooms I've seen out and about in Elderwood, and I think I said it on stream, I really want these mushrooms. Look at them. They are stunning. And I love these kind of purpley pinky flowers as well. They're almost a little bit bushy, but not all that bushy, which is quite nice. And there does appear that there is some just plain green bushes here, which I have been asking for ages. I know a lot of you have as well. So I really, really hope that these are just going to be placeable bushes. Do not disappoint me, please. And there does appear to be some green leaves as well, which is really nice. Really love them. But I'm so excited for the mushrooms. So excited for those mushrooms. They are going to be amazing. Okay, so that's enough of me gushing about the flowers. What did he say about the quests?
Deliver that Elderwood aesthetic on your home plot.
Oh, they're so
We're delivering
gorgeous.
a number of new quests, including a new quest line called The Hunt for Prism Spirit Treasure. This is a short but sweet little adventure where you can
Oh my
partner up
god,
with your
cute.
best buds Nayo and Ani to hunt down the story of the legendary Grimulkin pirate Prismbeard and find his lost treasure across Elderwood. We
Oh
hope
my god,
everyone has a
look
wonderful
at that
time in
treasure
search of
shit.
Prismbeard's booty.
Not chest.
In addition, we have another quest line that are going to allow all players to acquire their very first pet, as well as courier functionality to send items back to your home.
Oh.
You'll never need to slow down your adventure again. Running out of storage?
Okay, so this does look like it's going to be this
As
pet,
well as
which I
courier
can't remember the
functionality
name
to
of
send items
off the
back.
top of my head. But look, this is looking like it's going to be the one that everyone gets hold of, unless they're going to kind of mix it up and maybe let players choose. But if not, this is a pretty adorable one. I do think that that will be a really good addition for everyone. And being able to have that, it was something that they were criticized for really heavily way back when and having pets as behind a paywall, but now everyone can have access to their first one if you haven't already purchased it, which is nice. And the courier pet function I have been using quite a lot, so it is definitely something that is working, and it does have a few little bugs with it here and there, but it does generally work really well.
back to your home plot. You'll never need to slow down your adventure again. Running out of storage? No worries.
Oh
Palia
my
Fridge is
god, we're
going to
gonna have
increase the
purple
overall storage
chests!
limit to 14,000
I
items. So
didn't
now
think that they were gonna be purple. Oh my gosh. So wait, hang on. And he said 14,000. Okay, that's pretty not as much as I thought it would be. I was thinking maybe like 15,000 or maybe 20,000, but 14,000 is a good start. And there are other ores in the game. So if you think about that, maybe there will be kind of something in the future there with what can happen maybe down the line. Maybe we'll see gold or silver furniture. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, for chests, that would be great as well.
you can hoard to your heart's content. Well, at least for a week or so. If you're not tired of catching frogs yet, get ready to save some more. Some rock hopper
We
plushies
are
are
gonna
going to
get
be
them.
leaping into your home plot soon. You can also
Oh my
expect to
god,
earn
they are adorable. Okay, wait. No, we'll come back to them. What is that? Right. The
into your
rock
home
hopper
plot soon.
plushies. So cute. Love them. And I love that they've kind of made a nod towards the frog fiasco. Because yeah, that was something. But I mean, we all came out a little bit richer for it. But yeah, finally we have the frog plushies. They are so cute. I didn't expect them to be that cute. But what is
You
this?
can also expect to earn some rainbow plushes. There's going to be a return of a familiar face for any fans of free realms out there. And
Oh
if
my
you're
god,
looking for a
that's so
follow
cute.
friend, clean
Oh
up
my
the
god,
grubby ducky and you're
no.
going to earn your own rubber ducky recipe. Don't miss out on the cozy camp decor.
Oh my gosh. Right, stop. Right, how do we get our hands on so they haven't spoken about this, but how do we get our hands on the rainbow ones? Because they are magnificent. They are absolutely stunning. Oh my god, I love
Of a
them.
familiar face.
This is so cute. I never played Free Realms, but this is adorable. I want it. It's very, very cute. And he does look a little bit like Zeki, suspiciously. Or Zeki. Zeki. I always get told off for how I say it, but you know.
For any fans of
And
free realms
then
out there.
what was
And if you're
the
looking for a
other?
follow friend,
Oh my god, that is so cute. And we can have it as a recipe to craft. I love that. So fishing up recipes to be able to craft something amazing. That would be so good.
clean up the grubby ducky
And
and you're
then
going
we
to earn
had
your
a
own rubber
brand
ducky
new
recipe.
furniture
Don't miss out on the
set.
cozy camp decor.
Stop. This is absolutely stunning. This is absolutely stunning. Pillows. There's pillows everywhere. There's blankets. There's deck chairs. There's little beds as well. Oh my god, this is so good. The little outdoor heaters and this gazebo thing is absolutely stunning. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. I'm like missing the elephant in the room here. Is that a new fence? A green hedge fence? Oh my god, Animal Crossing is reminding me of that so much. But these trees are stunning as well in their little plant pots. I'm in love. I'm obsessed. I need that now.
And it includes a highly requested decor piece, some hedges.
Oh, yes.
So just make sure as you're placing them, you don't get lost in your own hedge maze.
Oh my god,
That's
imagine
not
a
all,
hedge
though.
maze.
Radiance Rising includes a number of bug fixes. The team has been working really hard to clean up the game, and we hope you feel it when you check it out. So that's what's coming in Radiance Rising. We hope you enjoy the Pixie Blossom Bounce, the hunt for Prison's Beard Treasure, and
No
the free pet
way.
and courier functionality quests, and so much more.
That is all coming in the next patch. So Radiance Riding patch. There is so much there. That is a lot to digest. Oh my god, that is very exciting. I was kind of expecting maybe a little bit of a lull with the patches following Elderwood, but the fact that they've come out with that much content in the next patch, I'm very excited for that. So let's see what is coming in even further afield.
Now let's shift gears and take a look at some new features that are coming later this year to Palia. The first thing we want to talk about, animal
Aw,
husbandry.
they're so cute.
Now, since Palia's launch, this has been a feature that players have consistently asked for, wanting to be able to take care of animals, and we agree. At its core, we're making animal husbandry with a focus
You'll be
on
able to
falling in
interact
love
with
your
them.
animals. Whether you're chasing
Is that a new
state
hair?
fair-worthy Ormu or trying to create the perfect Pecky, you'll have the tools to foster
Oh,
rare traits and proudly
different
show off your animals to
colors.
your friends and community. Now, these mechanics are designed to work neatly with existing systems like gardening and cooking, And as with any other skill, you're going to be able to experience it
Oh,
by
that's
yourself, as well
amazing.
as make it better together with your friends by having them come over and help you take care of your animals. The team has been having a ton of fun playing around with what we can tweak and how this experience is going to evolve,
Why are they a
including
burger?
finding some odd quirks or unexpected results along the way.
Oh my gosh.
When we launch the feature, we'll definitely have some standard fare animals such as the ormu or the peki, but we're building this in a way that we can continue to deliver animals on a regular basis.
Oh,
Over
I would
time, we
love
might start
that.
delivering some more unexpected. We'll keep you updated as this feature continues to evolve, and we plan to release it later this year. On the
That's
housing front, we've
amazing.
been incredibly
Okay, so that is this year, which is amazing. Okay, so definitely coming this year. We're already halfway through the year, so it's not going to be that long before we see our Peckies and our Ormus ourselves. I just want to touch back and talk about where was it? There is definitely a new hair here that I believe, I'm pretty sure it is a new hair. Um, it was maybe a bit further here. Yeah, here. This hair, I do not recognize this. Is this new? I need confirmation that that is new. But yeah, amazing. I'm very excited for these. Very, very cute. And I love that they're thinking ahead about how they can incorporate different kind of animals with this, which will be very fun to see. And then we are talking about plots. Okay, let's see what they've got to say about decorating.
On the housing front, we've been incredibly impressed by everything that we see players creating. We love going on home tours every week to see new ideas on display, and each time we find new things that players have been able
Wow.
to do that we never expected. Now, players have probably noticed that we've been slowing down on delivering new buildings, and to be honest, our existing housing system has been more cumbersome to work with than we'd like. And over time, every new addition has exponentially increased the effort necessary
Oh
to
my
deliver that
God.
to players. So we've had to take a beat to dig in and find better ways to deliver on houses, especially
Oh my
the
God,
ability
that's
to have
stunning.
new stories on a
Oh,
house. We're
wow.
actively working on this right now and excited to share more later this year. On the
Oh
main
my God, I
story and narrative
need
front,
those houses. Imagine this, the intricacies of these. The roof here is absolutely stunning as well. But yeah, these kind of sketches are amazing. Look at that. If that came as one house, that would be so cool. But being able to like break down the different elements of them would be amazing as well, because you've got different features such as a fireplace there. Oh wow, I know they're just concept arts, but dang, they would be beautiful.
for this year. On the main story and narrative front, we love that everyone's been playing the Elderwood and, of course, meeting our newest villager, Alfei. So we're working on his friendship questline where you're going to get to explore more about his backstory and who he is. We want to partner that with an update to the main story that's going to take us a little more time to make and will help explore some of the areas of the Elderwood that we haven't touched so far. Now, with that said, we know players have wanted more narrative on a regular basis, and so the team is hard at work on a new system that's going to let us deliver small, bite-sized narrative quests every single patch for players to check out with new objectives to pursue. We really are excited to bring this a little bit later, but it's going to take a few patches before we have the first version, so stay tuned. Starting this fall, we're also going to be delivering patches that are a little better aligned with the season in the real world.
Yay.
That's not just for Winter Lights or Lunar New Year. We want to be able to deliver things like a fall season within Palia. So we plan to kick
Amazing.
off each of Palia's seasons with a larger patch that provides new ways to engage within Palia, followed by smaller, more focused content updates that support the overall season thematic, and may include additional things like quality of
Oh.
life changes and, of course, some bug fixes. Now, to reiterate, every patch for Palia will include new gameplay content for players to engage with. We don't want to break from that promise. And of course, as you guys all have been wanting, we are going to continue to deliver more plushes. Finally, we're going to look a little further down the line.
What was that? Is that's gonna be a shark plush or a lake shark or a moors or something. That's not, I don't know what that is. Okay, but the seasonal content sounds interesting to me. It kind of makes sense because I did feel with certain things such as like the winter lights, it does feel like you get the update, but then the season is almost over. So to have all of that content put out right at the beginning is definitely something that they need to work on. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they can get that right in the future as well. But I'm here for this shark plushie. Also, what is this? It looks like some sort of paddling pool. Who knows?
Continue to deliver more plushes. Finally, we're going to look a little further down the line at some features that are in very early development. So early, we can't quite show gameplay or concept art. These features are going to take us some real time, but we want to share some insight on the long-term roadmap for Palia so that players can discuss and give us ideas along the way. Now, one of the areas that we feel Palia has under-delivered on is for players to be able to group up and truly work together, particularly with the housing plot. And for a long time, there have been big technical challenges for us, but we think we've found some of those initial solutions and are now starting to work on the next tier of problems that will be necessary to deliver this experience to players. Again, this will take us a little while, so really interested to hear what excites you. And of course, we've been really happy with the response to Elderwood. The sentiment has been fantastic, and we've read so much about how you're enjoying it. But of course, we're not going to stop there. We really are excited to announce that we've started early development and planning on our very next adventure zone.
They've actually started it, which is huge.
Any concrete details, but we can't wait for you all to see more.
Amazing.
Thank you all so much for your continued support of Palia over the years, from our most veteran Palia players to the newest folks joining us on PlayStation 5 and Xbox. I want to welcome you all into the community. So until next time, take it easy, everyone.
Wow. Okay, there is so much in there, and that was so amazing to see. I'm very excited that they have started work on the brand new adventure area. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on that. Let me know what you would like to see from a brand new area as well. So if we just scroll down from the video, there is kind of a little recap about what's coming in the future, which is great. And then there is some final thoughts here as well. From pixie bouncing to raising your little Ormy baby, from an infant to state fair champion, we're so excited to continue delivering the promise of Palia. We hope the first edition of Palia Path gives you a better sense of what's on the horizon, what's nearly ready, and what we're dreaming about long term. As always, thank you for playing, building, decorating, questing, and plush hunting with us. Wow. Okay, so that is the first roadmap. Very excited for the future of Palia. I guess after Elderwood, that was such a big update, and then I was kind of a bit like, what's going to come after this? Because they need to keep up that kind of rhythm of getting content out there. The next patch, very excited for, very excited to see the Elderwood flowers, that special dynamic event, which is pretty cool, and also what's coming in the future. So we know animal husbandry is going to be coming this year, which is huge. Looking forward to seeing the new housing and obviously more quests as well. And then we also have something to look forward to in the future with the new adventure zone, which we know how successful Elderwood was, so they really need to kind of click onto that success as well. So the patch for the Radiance Rising, which we've kind of covered through everything in this video, will be coming on June 12th. I will obviously, when we get to have the full patch notes, I will share them with you and go through all those details as well. But this is going to be another great patch. Very much looking forward to it. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you again soon with some more Palia content. Please share your thoughts on this in the comments. I cannot wait to hear what you think.